And we are back, everybody. We are in the Goblin Village. We have just ousted a couple key members of the Goblin Village. Now we're going to go take a look at our forge area here. There's a lot of good items in here, a lot of places to see that breakthrough that we had last time. We're going to go take a look at what resides beneath the Goblin Village. Just so everyone's aware, this is easily the worst way to go into the under of the Goblin Village. Do not go there this route. What I would recommend is using the high ground just adjacent to this one, or just investigating the bucket itself in the well and dropping down that way. But I would take the high ground with all precautions first and foremost, just so everybody is clear on those instructions. But all things considered, I tend to run headfirst into difficult situations, and I have no idea how she's in-webbed, under the web, not touching the web, being nowhere near the web. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out what's making all these webs, and if you are arachnophobic, well, be careful. This video is likely not going to be for you. Try to get my fighter the most distance possible. See that? And because I didn't break the party up, some people are caught, some people aren't. See that guy running up? He's ready to meet me. Fighters are having a heck of a time. And Ettercap. And now everybody's ready to go. Get this party started. That's fine, Shadow. You've been Team MVP for the last couple rounds. I ain't mad at it. Took him a minute to figure out what he was going to be doing. Miss. And anyone hears any banging in the background? This time it's surprisingly not me. Neighbors are getting some work done. So that'll be what the background noise is. Not sure what it is, but hey, that's their business anyway. Let them do their thing. We are here to focus on our continuation of the great game, Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, yeah. I don't know why I'm making that noise. Is what it is. See how things work overall with the party. Just getting our fighters as up close and personal as possible, albeit with a terrible grouping, because look, I got all four people standing. Like, you drop a grenade right in the middle of that and you could wipe the entire party. So, what a lovely time to be alive there. And you'll see me kind of continue to use these spiritual weapons early in the game. Early game, they're great. Enemies aren't that creative, and we'll tend to attack them more. But by Act 2, maybe Act 3, it's best to use as a decoy at best. The CPUs are either faster or have multiple moves where they can knock it out in, 1-2 turns and go from there. Try to knock out some of these spiders. And for a Tempest Cleric, Storm Sorcerer, I am very, very much favoring ice spells early on.
Best be on my way.
basically take whatever we can get, and with those low odds, I'm just happy to get something off.
I am fury. I am death.
Try and get my fighter up. Miss. Spider unsuccessfully. I was looking for the shove, but then I forgot I jump. Can't do much with that. And because of the poison, we get the disadvantage. So I was just shocked I was able to pull that one off. One of the few times I noticed the red there. You shoot, you score, you shoot, things happen. Another great hit. But because I didn't finish him, now I got another round dealing with. And drop. Only got 6 damage. I thought it was going to be more than that. Because that's kind of like the whole Spider Queen trick to ensure you win the fight. On any mode is either to, well, on Tactician you can knock her into the void if you're very smart. I'm not. Or just continually get her on high platform places, move your party members out of there, and then just drop her like an ex-girlfriend you don't want to deal with anymore. Let's see, there's one. Spider. Because these guys aren't insanely difficult, but the status effects tend to add up and do more damage than anybody would really want them to do. Let's see, just continually just dropping them. Dropping people from heights is probably one of my favorite things to do in a game.
Watch this.
Have her heal, keep herself up for a little bit longer. These like hit and run maneuvers are fantastic for them. They've been working out really well. That's that healing radiance I was looking for.
I won't give in.
Good try there for the hit. No such luck. There we go. Good start. Again, need to heal because they are just, they're doing their thing.
Time to strike.
And I'm standing all together again. I'll learn eventually. There we go. And then there was one. Not really much loot on these guys. Nothing too exciting.
Over there.
The other one is hiding so far around the bend, not gonna be able to do much with it. Went too far to jump because I wanted to jump on that rock platform there. No luck. And once again, got a big old tenor. Heal wasn't entirely necessary, but not unwelcome. Rare Frost has just been doing its thing this entire battle.
I am fury. I am death. This is gonna
One of the few times Lae'Zel's come up without a hit. With disadvantage, again, Karlach fights through. Got to love it. Spiritual weapon. Nothing. Another great hit on me. Because why not? And Shadow for the finish. A lot to explore down here. Overall, the loot on them, other than silk glands, usually tend to be pretty much non-existent. And I'm just keep running through these simple toxins. You should avoid them at most costs. Go ahead and explore this cave a little bit. Probably popping in and out throughout the cave because some of it's interesting, some of it not nearly as much. And clearly you can see my character has been just taking an absolute beating. And that's where you can also drop down if you investigate the well properly. Pass a couple checks. So you're good to go from there. And now we're back. Just took a little pause for the cause there. Probably had to use the restroom or something just in between recording. And now we are going to get back on our journey. See that little inlet over there? We're going to go explore that here in just a second. And for whatever reason, it's like, it's not hitting even though it's saying it's hitting. But then you do it that way, and it works. Probably one of the few problems I've had in the game thus far. Nothing crazy. I mean, that is so minor and so inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, I don't even really call it as a problem. Water is super necessary for a lot of areas, especially when you're gonna work on becoming an explosive expert. Like yours truly. I'm trying to work on my barrel mancy, as people have been calling it. And again, rope, the thing I wish was so much more useful than it turned out to be. Pretty much nothing from exploring the area. A little bit of light reading for the viewer. And we are back with more reading material. There's a lot of good stuff to read down here. You kind of see how the situation under the well escalated from a rather standard thing to, yeah, this is kind of a problem we need to address. And yet another journal outlining basically what has gone wrong down here. A lot of good scrolls. A lot of good scrolls. Hoping there would be something within that viscera, but no such luck. You'll be able to see kind of here where your fighting terrain will be when you're there. Pretty interesting for the most part. I think it's a really solid, I would consider this probably your first big boss fight. where you're running into something you were completely unprepared for, that's definitely going out of its way to try and end you.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Continue to just move a few items around while we're here. Continue our little bit of exploration here. Usually when I have exploration done, I let Lae'Zel get ahead of the party and just let her do her thing. Whoever you're thinking best solo most fights, I would go ahead and send them up front. I mean, she's got 2 attacks. She's got her own ability to heal. And she's just overall very tanky on her HP, so should be able to give you exactly what you're looking for out of someone on the front lines. Plus, there's only one boots where you can run on the webs and be unbothered this early in the game. You can always come back to it later, but no such luck on this go round. I think if you go a little bit deeper into Act 1, you should be able to do other things. See, it's a little unfortunate that, like, even though the goblins aren't good people, they're young, still are falling in here and running into the same problems that everyone else's is. Potion of healing, get some good stuff going on there. Now, let's see what we can do. While I'm scouting out the area. And there's a little bit more to this area than what there was. You gotta run right through here on the upcoming left turn to really get more done. And plus a potion of greater healing. Whoever came down here was sort of prepared, but not likely with the, the party that we have to where we can really make this work out to our advantage. And the game, autosave because we got fairly close to where we can get this party started. Alright, let's try and sneak our way through here. And you're going to be able to watch me fail here in a little bit.
That helped.
Always go in ready. And try and sneak our way through. We don't want to deal with too many extra battlers, because those eggs need to be gone, as well as there's another clutch over on the other ledge. And then there is one down there on the ground. But I accidentally hit the web, therefore triggering this. Fantastic start, right? Everyone rooting for a TPK? This is how it happens. So right now it's, what, 9 on 1? And there we go. Now it's 9 on 4. Keep an eye on that glowing purple gem down there. You're gonna need that because we got the book, the Necromancy of Thay book. I was like, why can't I hit this? I'm like, oh yeah, there's a hill there. So I'll move forward. It's a little uncertain. The firebolt will get her done. And eventually I'll re-come. I think I came back here. Yeah, I was like hoping I could get that, because see, there's the eggs were there, and then there was eggs down there.
Get started.
Make sure to burn the web. And dropped a good old 40 burger there. That helps big time.
Got to concentrate.
Head shadow, do your thing.
Have to keep going.
Trying to take a look here, see if we can find any advantages we can. See if I can strategize my way out of this situation I got myself in here.
Close ranks.
We need to slowly start winning the numbers here shortly. Not too upset with that location there. I still have the high ground overall. What I should be doing is running forward and kind of like looking for a way to at least Thunder Wave that one spider off that edge into the abyss. Because the one on the left there just needs to go. Shadowheart is slowly losing her clutch ability. One at a time.
These days.
Get this ongoing. It's like, and for me, for some reason, I didn't figure out the Thunder Wave. But this move turns out to be pretty good, if I remember correctly. Go ahead and jump over the web so I don't get ensnared accidentally. Using the perks of my class. And I got a 24. So that'll do it. And now all I have to do is keep my concentration, and that spell will continue to activate once per turn, getting me a real good setup for more damage coming out here. Healing Radiance worked out nicely and has continued to for
I'm going to enjoy
best
this.
girl Carl. Get us more damage. Not here. Get health.
Swift
And we did
lethal.
it. Didn't really get as much as I wanted to from there. Lae'Zel's kind of fighting her own fight over there compared to everybody else. So far, I'll say this fight is going fairly well. Too crazy. Trying to slowly work on some numbers here.
No choice but to keep going.
And I was like, just go for the 100% hit. Activate that Witch Bolt. Got another 11 out of there. I think that was one of the highest numbers I was able to roll. So, yeah, I'll take that all the live long day. Just stay high HP. We should be good. Karlach's been dodging like crazy, so huge shout out to her on that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump all over here. Try and heal. Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent turnout overall. Not mad at that in the slightest. And now there's another problem. Just got more spiders to deal with. Continue to work our way through this one step at a time.
Right, better get to it.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Can't slow down.
awaits.
Come on, Lae'Zel. Go for another kill.
On the move.
Go ahead and try and work on finishing this. Error. Not good. Barely hanging on. By that, I mean we are super dead.
Take your hero.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Worth the cost? I'm just trying to survive out here, my friend. Need to have her go down as soon as possible. Oh. Shadow Heart. Still coming back clutch.
I need your help.
Everyone needs a little help right now, Karlach. Things are going alright, but not terribly.
What now?
Gods, it's hot in here.
Yeah. The Poisoner's Robe is a adequate robe, I will say. If you're trying to do like a poison-ish build, it's the one for you. Other than that, nothing too crazy to report. Alright, now I just need to knock out all these spider babies. Try and get those two. I got 3. I didn't realize it extended that far, but not complaining. Can I shoot from the bottom rope? I got a 49% chance. Why not? And it works. Less than half. And we still managed to make it work. No, I hear you. And that is a fight I do not want to have to redo. So let's go ahead and get that quick save ongoing. Let's slowly work our way on getting out of here.
Won't last much longer like this.
Alright, let's go ahead and at least get the waypoint shortly activated. Nothing of real value is down here other than that gem and then like getting that waypoint activated. But for the life of me, I can't figure out what the point of even having it down here is. Like, unless they figured that people would forget about the stone, which it's a big bright purple rock. So I'd hope someone would get it, but you know, to each their own. I've missed tons of stuff by now that I'm sure other people will look at me and be like, I can't believe you don't have this in your game ongoing. Or you don't think this item is good. And for me, it was like amazing. It was like, oh, that's the beauty of this game. Anyone can do just about anything with the right kind of mindset and make some crazy, insane good builds. I'm just out here hitting for each thing that comes in my face.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We'll jump out of here. And we're back outside the village right now. Go ahead and continue just to explore the outskirts of the city a little bit. Go ahead and explore what we got here. And then it's like, at a certain point, you just kind of start looking at these goblins around the village once you've taken out the big bads, and you're like, the XP will be nicer than anything else we have ongoing.
Indolence breeds madness. Caught in the act.
Don't waste a step.
Victory awaits.
Figured we're here. Why not? Go ahead and knock people out of the way.
Position.
Help the tieflings when they need to travel a little bit easier. And realistically, you don't have to do any of this. You can let all the goblins in the village completely live. It's just how you deal with either the goblin camp or the Emerald Grove will really decide, like, what's going to happen for you and your party, and the future of the tieflings and the goblins and Minthara.
On my way.
I will ascend. Got to focus. On I go.
They don't really have amazing loot, but it's stuff So you can kind of like pick up a couple pieces here, a couple pieces there.
Action makes the action.
Don't need to do anything too crazy. And these two are still here, so let's go ahead and finish this real quick. I can imagine like a Gith Yankee just walking up behind you with a giant flaming sword. It's like, oh, great. Now I gotta deal with this.
Fuck yes. Need to learn the hard way.
Try and get all the hits I can. Because in Tactician, I'm not taking any chances. And you'll see an interesting choice we make later on that will also be solely because of the XP. It's not the most ideal for the RP, but as far as the XP, it's the best we can do. And no, don't worry, we're not going evil. We're still sticking with our neutral/good playthrough. Because our character and his motivations tend to align with the good and sometimes neutral playstyles. Gonna be another cut here in a second once we finish all of our random looting and see what we're gonna do next. And quick heal. Keep it moving.
Looking ahead.
Alright, and we're gonna slowly head on over, kind of take a little look-see in the direction of the Goblin Village area, because we have not gone that route of yet.
That's curious.
Go ahead, and that's why you always explore. And if you guys are struggling passing these perception checks or nature checks, either steal the idol of Sylvanas, which is a quest that the tiefling kids can give you. I just didn't do it. Or if you saved good boy Scratch, you can go ahead and use him and his perception checks to do anything that you need him to. And he will respawn every short rest, so if you summon him, you get into combat and he dies, he's not dead, he'll just be back in a little while. You just got a short rest and be able to use Familiar, and he'll show back up on the scene, do some good things for everybody. Let's go ahead and talk to these suckers.
One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
The war drum is over there. It was on the ledge. Let's go walk up and see what these guys got to say.
Sappers here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
Okay.
As the
Don't like your attitude.
Power courses through you. Authority.
Good for you,
And I was
mate.
just like, why only
Now
continue?
get out of my sight before my wall grips you a new hole.
Well, I don't really like where you're going with that. Let's try and read your mind real quick. It's only a 9. Oh. Oh dear. We're not gonna use intimidation on this. And he's pissed off because you just tried to invade his mind. There's the war drum. You need to break that, or you're going to be dealing with a small battle going into something much larger. Luckily, the drum doesn't have any good defense or resistance,
Sometimes the
so they
only
tend to
way
go
out
down
is through.
quickly. I was trying to assess the situation here. What I should have done is shot out the ledge there to knock off that tarp archer on the left-hand side, who's basically like the center of the gate. But we do what we do. Sometimes you win, sometimes you miss.
Ready.
It's like I'm still a little shocked on a conversation that my character rolled low. But hey, it's the way the dice roll. Some days the D&D gods favor you. Some days they don't. Like, you can tell, like, all the luck in the world so far is not working out the best.
Make way.
Slowly, one at a time, knocking them down. One at a
No
time,
choice but to
knocking
keep
them
going.
down. One step at a time with these guys. One step at a time, I swear.
Taking position.
Luckily, it didn't attack me because that would have been a straight kill. I don't think I would have been able to dodge it. They are clearly messing me up. I should have been a bit more prepared. But I was not going to use inspiration on this. Inspiration is safe for the most dire of circumstances in my mind. You guys play how you want. I was not taking any unnecessary risks or chances here.
Blood comes easy these days.
Yep. Use the big potion on this one. Don't really want to, but really need to. Went with low odds, got the low result. That guy right now is just driving me up a wall. Luckily, there's been a couple of misses where I think they should have had some hits. Let's push that one a little bit further away. Shadowheart again. Just dodging everything in sight. Literally everything. There's one. Got a kill. See, I actually decided to walk up. Normally I jump up there. So I wanted to do this more than anything. Bloop. Let's try and get the kill here. Good job, Lae'Zel. Coming up clutch. dodge again from Shadow. She is team carrying as far as dodges are concerned. Even with 80%, sometimes it just doesn't work. Quick heal. I got disadvantage basically no matter what I do. Oh, trying to get that going.
Light on my feet.
And escape real quick. Get some distance so the Sorcerer isn't always up in everybody's business. Nice dodge from Karlach. Fortunately, this guy survived and ensnared me. Good damage there. Really good damage. And again, Shadowheart just can't be touched. She just cannot be touched. Use precision attack. Plus the fact that we have the high ground. Really get some good odds in our favor. Get that one down. Rally our Sorcerer. Get him some extra HP. Call that good for now. Nice hit from Shadow. And good push.
On my way.
Get her some space. At least so she doesn't have to dodge every archer shot. Nice kill. The spacing worked out nicely there. Nothing of note. So I'm not worried about it. Almost got the kill. Got him all the way down to 3. That was just because I wanted to shove him.
Jimmy on the
I
go.
don't really think he get a successful roll even with that 70%. So, is what it is. Nope. No can do on that hit. No can do. And that to me still makes no sense when you have the high ground and somehow you don't get advantage. But let's scoot forward and somehow, some way, still got that disadvantage going. I got a kill anyway. Just because.
Might find something useful.
Go ahead and get him. Didn't expect a crit.
Where do I go from here? Time to press ahead.
Jump over there. Come say hello to you real quick. Nice finish.
I will ascend. Moving.
Survival is all that matters.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be a win.
Need to find a way forward.
the way over there. Come say hello. Not bad. Worked our way into the front of the fortress area. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Drop it back down. And get everybody back together so we can get this ongoing thing going. Try to get inside. Decent items.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good news. Interesting and fun.
Making me sweat.
But also, you know, a little dangerous.
Looking ahead.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just knock that down. Whoever's on that ledge comes right down. No problems. But clearing out this area gives you the nice access to some food, which is super necessary for our party. And I really want that chest, but all three of them are right there, so let's just get out of here. Just to that area. And let's go ahead and see what happens. Making sure there's no prisoners in there, because that would be disastrous. There you go.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed.
I would hope not. That caused a giant explosion. Unfortunately, I also lit the chest on fire, but you don't lose it, even if it's on fire. Unless it was explosive. I had high odds. I still should have... I don't know what happened there. Made no sense to me, but it is what it is. Thank goodness for residual fire damage. And boom. Done. Taken care of. Let's continue our looting. Somehow the wine was safe.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Potion of animal speaking will be useful later on. Now you'll notice, once we're done with this, we're gonna go through a very interesting cutscene. Pay attention, they've modified it since some of the early playthroughs. This is leaving Goblin Camp, by the way. It's like heading to a different area and ignoring what's going on in the village.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. and a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Well, that just happened.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Great question, but Shadowheart usually respects people's privacy.
Trust me. I
Respect
will.
her on this one.
Let's keep going.
Well, we've gotten a lot accomplished in this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and get it wrapped. We will see you guys in the next episode. I think I got like 2 more minutes left of this one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, all that good stuff, because I'm Big Brent here at Geek Variants, where we cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, and more. Have a good one, folks.